What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Stacks up in here again. Game number 3 of week 3. We're keeping it moving. We're keeping it rocking and rolling. Great week so far. A lot of fun games here in the USFA. This is season 12 and we're keeping it rolling here for you. Thanks so much for all the good times, and we got plenty more to get through as we got another solid game. East versus West matchup to be the only game tonight, so make sure you watch this one. It's going to be Anchorage at Tampa Bay for this ball game. Can't wait to see how this one goes down. You already know how we do. The games keep rolling and all the good stuff, and this is a very interesting ball game. Anchorage and Tampa Bay missed the playoffs last season. Actually, no, Anchorage made it, but they got they're pretty close to missing it. They barely got in through the skin of their teeth, and they're currently 1-1 going into this game. Tampa Bay, they're looking for their first victory of the season, led by quarterback DJ Church. And it's going to be interesting to see how this one goes down. I got everything ready to go in this one, and if you're ready, I'm ready. I'm going to hit that play game button, and I'm going to get this thing rolling here. It looks like the big homies in Tampa will start us out with the football, and we are underway, as it looks like it's going to be DJ Church and the big homie Austin Wilson there in the backfield, setting us up. Shotgun set. Here comes Church with his first pass going left side and going to be deflected, and that's a good pat down by Wardell Mims, making it happen there. And he had a pretty okay game. I'll give him like a B grade. He gave up some big passes late in the game, but outside that, pretty good all the way around. Anchorage came off of a pretty big win, their first of the season, and they're looking to turn it up here. They signed some players, so we'll see how that improves their team overall, as it's going to be caught there by Darren Guadiana. There's going to be 3rd and 6 coming. Tampa Bay in the teal, Anchorage in the white. And we'll see what happens in this ball game. Preston there returning a punt return for a touchdown last week. He's trying to get one here. It's going to be caught there. Number 1. There goes Zachariah Branch with a slow start to the season, but he's hoping to get more acclimated in this offense here, as we're going to see 1st and 10 coming. Gonna be a handoff here, bouncing outside and going nowhere. Chased down by number 54. There goes Garrett Evans, saying no to that play. A loss of 3. Gonna be passing this one here. Look in middle of the field, and gonna be almost picked off. Number 25 coming through with it. Is going to be 3rd and 13 coming up, and I'm quite certain that's one of the newer players there, whether that's Bryce Walker or Penny Bombard, one of those 2 players. I don't remember seeing 25 here. Well, I could be wrong. I'll have the list up. We'll see what happens here. Pistol formation here for Tampa. They're going to send 4, looking for a man, turn it up, throws middle field, and goes nowhere. And it's going to be 4th and 13 coming up here. Gave up 1 first down. That was really about it. And we'll see Preston Dotson here with the return, as we see the punt there. Looking for a return is Preston. Got a few players ahead. Gonna look to cut the other way, and he's gonna bounce outside, and he almost broke free again. But a great tackle there on the outside before he could get too freaky with it, as Smoke Rivers hits the field for the first time of week number 3. Looking for a pass here. Gonna turn around, stands his feet, looks left side, and throws a dot, and it's gonna be caught by the magic man himself. Jamar Carr had a 200+ yard game last week, and he's gonna start his week here with 24. Very contested there, and still making the catch. We'll set up here. Gonna be passing it, looking for a man. Gonna look right side and caught, hit immediately. I believe that's Fowler there with the catch. Number 81. Yes, it is. The gain of 5 here. No runs yet, but they do have a pretty big boy at the wide receiver, or sorry, at the halfback group. We'll see if Davin Brewer gets the touch. But right now they're going empty. The offense stays onto the field. Gonna look for a man. Gonna go left side with the end. Gonna be incomplete. Trying to fit that one to Sean Justice. Couldn't hang on to contact. It's gonna be 3rd and 5 coming. Third and manageable here for Tampa. Gonna be a pass here, looking for a man. Gonna go right side with it. Going to be caught. No, it's incomplete. Carr couldn't hang on through contact. Would have been a hard catch to make. And the Tampa Bay defense is going to get a stop as well. Fourth and 5 here. And they're going to go for the punt. Looking for a favorable bounce by Crestview, but it's going to go into the end zone. And that'll put Tampa Bay back onto the field. Going to be a handoff here. There goes Wilson, getting about 4 on the play. Getting back in positive yardage, or getting into positive yardage. 2nd and 6 coming. That's one player that Anchorage has to watch out for. Out the backfield, on the ground game, number 22 is as deadly as they come, the former MVP, trying to get Tampa Bay over the top as they're going to try him again, and he's going to get met as he passes the line of scrimmage, picking up 2 and setting up another 3rd down. Gonna go ahead and pass it here. They send forward. The Treasure's getting home. They're gonna go left side and gonna be caught. It's gonna be tackled by Preston, but over the top of the defense, and he's gonna get the stop. Great pass there from Church under the pressure, and looks like the defensive player over there tried for the swat, couldn't get there, and Kai Coco's gonna make the play. That's gonna put him inside the red zone for the first time tonight. Shotgun, and going to be a stretch, going to be a good handoff, and going to rumble forward to about the 11. It's going to be 2nd and 3 coming. Kenny Bombard there with the tackle. His first of the season. Fresh off the free agency pool. Going to be passing it here, looking, goes right side, and going to be almost picked off there by number 21. And that's going to be 3rd and 3 coming. Anchorage with the chance to hold him away from a touchdown. DJ Church with the full Panther pistol set. And they're going to try the ground game here. Going to push forward, and he's going to pick it up. Send all the blockers forward. Give it to the big man. Make it happen. Preston Dotson there with the tackle. Now they got Jason Banks there. They're going to go ahead and fake the handoff, build the field, and going to be dropped. That's not going to work out. 2nd and goal. Wilson is back there, gonna go ahead and hand it off, bounce to the inside, and getting swarmed by a couple Snow Devils there at the D line. 3rd and goal coming up. Brendan Barbo, the first one to make contact. Look at Garrett Evans there, as the Anchorage defense holding up pretty decent here in these close quarters. They just need one more stop, and they could get off the field. Gonna go ahead and pass it. Looking, goes right side, is gonna be caught. Turn it up, and the defense holds strong here in the red zone. And that's gonna set up a 4th and goal. Mr. Sandman there with the tackle. And we should see the field goal team here. Yes, they are. Kick is gonna be up here, and it will be good. And Tampa Bay will strike first here tonight. And we'll see Anchorage come back onto the field. 4 minutes left here in the first. In first 4 minutes left in the first quarter. And we'll see what Smoke can do. Had some big plays, but kind of stalled out around midfield. Offense coming back. Sending this one away, and it's going to go in the back of the end zone. Anchorage coming back onto the field. Let's get into it. 1st and 10 coming. Big drop back here for Smoke. Looking midfield and caught. And it's going to be Jamar Carr again for a gain of 7. Tampa Bay, although they haven't won a game this season, still a good amount of talent here, especially in the front 7. Looking to make some impact here as we're going to see a handoff. There goes Brewer pushing forward for his first carry, and he's going to pick up about 2 yards on the play. His first touch here in season 12. Third and 1 here. He's going to pass it. Looking left side and caught. And there goes Ty White. First catch of the game. And that's going to pick up a first down here for Anchorage. Quick pitch. Nothing too crazy. Get the job done. Keep the drive alive. Can't be mad at that. As they get to the 41-yard line or so. Here comes Smoke again. And it looks like it's going to be Witten there in the backfield now. And they're going to try him here on this play. Got some blocks up front. A juke move to give him some space. And he's only going to pick up 4. But a promising move nonetheless. Gonna pass it here, send a blitz. Gonna be deflected, trying to get that one out to Carr. Went with the great fake screen there. It's gonna be 3rd and 6 coming up. Gonna pass it, looking for a man, goes right side and going to be caught. There goes Carr again to the right side, making it happen. And Anchorage is on the move inside the 35 with that play. Actually inside the 30. Great job hanging on through contact to keep the drive alive. 8 passes, 2 carries so far, and they're going to stay in the empty here looking for a man. Going to go right side, wide open, and it's an overthrow. Could have been another touchdown on the season there for Carr, but put a little bit too much mustard on it. 53 seconds left here in the first. A promising drive there could have been over on that play, but not to be. Another empty set. Gonna go ahead and pass it here. Looking, goes right side. He's open again, and he cannot hang on this time. As the defensive player hits him with the seatbelt emote right there. And that's the second time in a row Anchorage had a pretty decent look. Just couldn't complete the pass. Now it's gonna be 3rd down and 10. Gonna go ahead and pass it again, and he's going middle of the field. This time Ty White does it again. Stays on her feet to get inside the 15, and that's a whoa. You seen that? Ty White hit him in the chest, made him fall over. You seen that? But regardless of that, that's the second first down picked up there by Ty White, and she's looking to get her team into the end zone. Solid job. Anchorage in the red zone for the first time. 12 seconds left, and they're gonna hike it, looking for him, man. Gonna turn away, throws left side, and almost throws an interception. But that's gonna make it 2nd and 10 coming. Potentially the last play here in the first quarter. Got ourselves a good one here tonight. Got a great one tomorrow as well, so make sure you watch out for that. Gonna pass it here, looking for a man. Gonna go right side. Gonna be a little bit overthrown. Out of bounds there. Is gonna be 3 more seconds left, and we got a 3-0 score currently. All the receivers are to the left of the formation. Ty White to the right of the formation. Looking, stands tall, left side, and going to be incomplete as number 21 says no to that play. We've arrived to the end of the first quarter, and we'll see the field goal attempt more likely there from Anchorage. Flipping the field, getting it going. Kicking this one up, and it will be good. And we have ourselves a 3-3 ball game here. Let's go ahead and get into it. Back to a new ball game. 1 quarter done, and we'll see what Tampa Bay can do on the other side.
Let's roll. Oh, let's turn it up. They ain't got nothing. Don't give them nothing. Don't give them nothing.
Kickoff coming pretty soon. Tampa Bay trying to get their first W of the season. Anchorage trying to avoid 1 and 2. As we're going to see the kickoff, and it's going to be a kneel down. He decides to tuck it in, take it to the sideline. Let's see what the game plan rolls here for the boys in Florida at home. Tie ball game is Anchorage is going to send forward, and they're going to go deep with it to the right side and going to be punched out of the hands of Blake Grant, who had a step. And that's a great hit right there out of the hands of the big homie, Blake Grant. 2nd and 10 coming. Bringing Preston closer to the line. They're going to go ahead and hand off. Going to take this one close to the 30. Preston didn't make the tackle, but he did force the running back to run into his own man. Just those little things that makes him an easy Hall of Famer in the future. Not quite there yet, but we're going to go ahead and keep it moving here. 3rd and 7 coming. Going to go ahead and pass it here. They're going to send forward. They're trying to get home, and the pass rush forces the incompletion, and the Anchorage defense comes strong again. Only 4 completions so far here in the first half, and that's going to make it 4th and 7. All things considered, that pass to Blake Grant was 100% perfect. As we're going to see the return, here comes Preston Dotson cutting around, getting to about the 30, and we got Anchorage back onto the field here. Davin Brewer there in the backfield. Going to go ahead and hand this one off, trying to find a crease, rumbling forward. Strong man running to pick up 4. Picking it up through a crowd there. 2nd and 6. Davin Brewer back there again. And they're gonna go ahead and go with the fake. Gonna go ahead and throw it deep to the left side, and that is gonna be incomplete. The pressure getting the Rivers there. 3rd and 6. Could have been a lot worse. Third and 6 coming up here. Big drop back here for Smoke. Looking for a man to throw it to. Gonna throw it to the left side and gonna be caught in another catch on 3rd down there by the security blanket, Ty White. And it's gonna keep the drive alive again. Looked a little dicey there. The pressure was getting to him, but he made the right read on the run. And that's gonna keep the drive alive here. I formation coming here for Anchorage, trying to get past midfield. And they're going to go ahead and stretch it right side. They're going to try to take off the run. And there goes Brewer, his first big carry. Well, his first big carry of the season is going to be an easy 1st down. And he's been sitting in free agency this whole time until Anchorage shot a message to the agent there and said it's going to make it happen. As they're going to go ahead and swap backs. Here comes Kaju Witten, a very deadly 2-hit man right here. As they're going to go outside with it and rumble into about the 40, as he's going to pick up about another 4. Bill Whitman there with the first hit. They're going to go ahead and keep the drive alive. Going to go ahead, fake it 2 times. Gonna go with the left piece and a bucket. There goes the catch. And there goes Isaiah Fowler coming through with the big one. 1st and 10 again here for Anchorage. I think that's what they were looking to do last time, but they actually gave him the time to settle his feet. And he was there to make it happen. A lot of time there in the backfield, though, when those type of plays occur. Shotgun set. Here comes a fake of the handoff. Middle of the field and gonna be caught. And there goes Jamar Carr again. 1st and goal coming here for Anchorage. Beautiful pass across the middle. Going to take it to about the 8-yard line or so. Shallow Marino there with the tackle. Having himself a solid career here in the USFA. And he's been with Tampa Bay the whole time. I'm 100% sure. Well, I'm like 80 to 85% sure. Going to turn around. Going to try to take off to run. Use his legs. Going to go ahead and slide down at around the 5-yard line. Great job there to avoid the sack and also get some yards on top of it. Had himself a career day last week. Looking to punch it into the end zone. Davin Brewer there in the backfield. And they're going to go ahead and pass it. Middle of the field. Going to be caught down to about the 2-yard line. Maybe the 1. And it's going to be Lascar Wheels, the former Toronto Wraith, making it happen here. 3rd and goal. I formation coming. Kaju Witten there in the backfield now. And they're going to go ahead and hand it off. And there's going to be a free lane there for Mr. Banks. Shutting that one down. Actually, it's Darnell Pope. I thought it was Justin Banks there. But it's going to be 4th down and goal. Anchorage could try to go for it here if they're feeling frisky. Or they could just take the 3, take the lead, let their defense do what it does. And it looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. Dan Crestview, the tall kicker of Anchorage, going to try and knock this through, and he does with relative ease. And they're going to take their first lead here of the ball game. 5 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. And we'll see Tampa Bay hit the field again. Sending this one away. Halfway through the second quarter, we'll see Tampa Bay hit the field. And we'll see DJ Church and Austin Wilson try to work their way down the field. Going to be passing this one. They're going to send forward the pressure, getting home almost, but it's going to be completed there across the middle. There goes Kai Coco, and there goes Coco and Dotson going at it. He said, look at the scoreboard. So he just told Coco, even though it's only a 3-point affair, it's like, do better. That's what he just told him. There's going to be 2nd and 1 coming up here. Going to go ahead and stretch this one to the left side. Outran it, and he's going to take off to run for a gain of about, I want to say about 9 yards there. Good job. Looked like the defense read it, but overread it. That one defensive player ran past the play. But we're going to see a handoff here, pushing forward, tackled by Preston again after a gain of 5. No offensive touchdowns so far in this ball game. Gonna go ahead and try the ground game, goes nowhere. Maybe a gain of 1, that's about it. And that's going to be 3rd and 4 coming up. 10 carries, 33 yards, I believe I saw it there for Austin Wilson. Pistol formation, gonna be a pass here, looking to take off the run. Gonna get hit as he's trying to get it off, and there goes, I just hit him a little. Coming through with the sack. He's gonna split it with another player. See if I can find who. Probably number 78 right there. I think that'll be Noble. I'm pretty sure. But a good job nonetheless. I'm gonna send this one away, and Preston is looking for a bounce. He's going to go ahead and try to block as much as he can. Going to roll to the 10-yard line, and Anchorage is back on. Going to be passing it here, looking for a man. Going to go left side with it. It's going to be caught. Going to pick up some yards there is Davin Brewer. It's going to be 2nd and 6. All else fails, your check down should be available. Take it and then keep it moving to the next play. Gonna look for a man, middle of the field, and looks like Ty White could not hang on through contact. Looking for another first down on the drive. Watch out for her on this play. She's been pretty reliable up to this point. Going to be passing it here. Steps up, throws left side and over the head of the crossing receiver. Probably should just stay where it was, delivered a clean ball, but the Tampa Bay defense is going to get a stop, and they'll have a chance before the end of the first half to get something cooking. Sending this one away here. It's going to go inside the 35 with this. Great blocking initially, but going to get dragged down around the 45-yard line. He pushed for some extra yards. I'm going to say the 46-yard line. And here comes DJ Church. Going to go ahead and pass it. Anchorage sends 4. Going to step up, throw it right side, and caught going backwards, and going to pick up the first down is Kai Coco on the other side of the midfield. 3 catches, 77 yards on the day. And that's going to be 1st and 10 coming. And that's one guy that hasn't been too involved in the offense so far this season. Could be a good chance to get him back rolling. He's one of the higher rated players. But Church needs to find a way to get him open. Going to be a pass here again. Going to step up and get straight sacked. There goes Brendan Barbo with the play. And it's going to be a loss of 4. 53 seconds left here in the first half. Another former Toronto Wraith, and getting another one this week at Anthony Simmons. Gonna be looking for a pass here. Gonna launch this right side and wide open bucket there for Blake Grant. It's gonna be 30 seconds left on the clock, and Tampa Bay will strike with their first touchdown. Wardell Mims there trying to get in the mix, but he could not catch up. Kick is going to be up, and kick is going to be good. 10-6 is your score. And this is a very, very tough matchup here for this Anchorage team. Their first big play of the game that they've allowed for a score. And they're hoping they're last.
Let's go now. Let's go. Leave it all out here. Leave it all out here. Let's rock and roll, baby. Do your thing. Get something together. Guys, waiting. Get it on right now. Walk, baby. Keep our boys. Hey, pick it up now. Let's go, y'all.
30 seconds left here in the second. We are underway again. Gonna be a kneel down, and Anchorage's offense coming onto the field. Gonna go ahead and pass it, looking for a man, throws it short to the halfback, turn it up. Gonna be a loss of a couple. Great defense once again, and that's gonna be 2nd and 12. More than likely we'll let this clock run down, maybe get one more play in. They're going no huddle here. And this more than likely will be the last play. Gonna quick pitch it left side. Is gonna be caught there by Justice, but it's not gonna get him too much on the scoreboard. It's gonna set up a 10-6 ball game going into quarter number 3. And Anchorage will have themselves another chance to do something here, as we'll see the kickoff go deep. That's going to go into the back of the end zone for a touchback, and Smoke Rivers back on for take 2. Shotgun set, and they're going to pass it here, looking for a man. Going to go left side, going to be incomplete as Justice could not hang on after the hit. And it's going to be 2nd down. Gonna be a fake of the handoff here, looking for a man running around. Gonna throw this left side at the feet of Jamar Carr. Once again, the pressure getting to him. That's gonna be 3rd and 10. As I was just looking through my phone here, sucks for Texans fans everywhere. It's, wide receiver Stephon Diggs gonna be down for the count with the ACL injury. Can't be mad at that unless you're a Texans fan, but you can't be mad at that pass either. That was beautiful there to Isaiah Fowler. 1st and 10 coming up. Over the top, making it happen. And that keeps that drive alive. Brewer back there in the backfield. Going to be a pass here, looking for a man. Going to go left side with it and going to be caught this time. Justice hangs on to it. And that's right at the sticks. The drives keep moving. It's going to be 1st and 10. Only 6 points so far in this game. They're trying to change that. Davin Brewer once again in the backfield. Stretching this left side, got some blocks up front, and he probably should have tried the hard cut inside. He's going to take that for a gain of 3. Anchorage going up against their former cornerback X-Pac, and he's going to make that tackle there. 2nd and 7. Shotgun set. Davin Brewer is in the backfield. And they're going to fake it again. Looks left side and caught. There goes High White with that speed. And she's not going to get touched. Anchorage on top. Fresh out the gate on the first drive, making it happen. Kick is going to be up, and it will be good. 13-10 is your score, and someone fell over. I don't know who. And someone else fell over. Like Dan Crestview, he's so tall, he's knocking everybody over. 9 minutes, 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Tampa Bay coming back onto the field, and they're down 3. Could be a lot worse in a position like this. We'll see if they can hold on and keep the drives moving. Gonna be a return here, taking it past the 15, cutting inside, cut it back outside, and he's gonna take it right there at the 20. It's gonna be 1st and 10 coming. Gonna be a stretch left side, makes one man miss, makes a gain of 1 on the play. 2nd and 9. Austin Wilson there in the backfield. They're going to stretch it right side, looking to get free, and he's going to get a loss of 1. Great job there by Tino Alston, the rookie, making it happen. Now it's going to be a 3rd and long situation here. Anchorage with a chance to get the stop, get the offense back onto the field, and to see if they can get something cooking. Gonna go ahead and pass it here. Gonna launch this one left side in single coverage, and he was right there step for step. The pass probably could have been completed for a big gain, but looks like DJ Church airmailed that one. And that's gonna put the Anchorage offense on the field. But we'll have to watch out the special teams guru Preston Dotson, see what they could do. See if he could break another one. He almost had one earlier, but they're going to go ahead and send it away. It's a pretty deep one. Going to look for the return. Bounces, goes straight in the middle, gets to about the 41 or 42 yard line, and we're back onto the field again. Kaiju Witten there in the backfield, handoff up the middle, bounces outside, cuts inside, and gets a 1st down out of it. And there goes Kaiju, making it happen. 1st and 10 coming. Slowly working Davin Brewer into the offense here. They're going to give him a ground move right here, bouncing it outside, running through, and just get smacked at the end of that play there by Chris Davis. But Bobby Lee was the first one to hit him. A gain of 3 there. Going to be another handoff. There goes Brewer using that speed, rumbling past the 40. And now it's 3rd and short. 6 carries, 31 yards. So he is averaging over 5. He's doing what he's supposed to do. Having himself a decent enough game with his touches, but it looks like they're splitting them a little bit between him and Kaiju. Giving them a little bit of chance. 3rd and 2 coming up here. And they're going to go ahead and delay the handoff. Another 1st down, and it's going to be a gain of about 3. It's going to be Anchorage on the move again. Great blocking on the outside there. Kaiju, they're back there. Now gonna be a handoff, pushing forward past the 30. There's gonna be 2nd and 4 coming up. Almost got a man offsides. Passing it again, looking for a man. Gonna set his feet, throws right side, and gonna almost throw an interception. And that's gonna make it 3rd and 4. Going to pass it here left side and going to be caught. And Jamar Carr keeps the drive alive here for Anchorage. Inching closer and closer to the red zone with that play. Is going to be 1st and 10 coming. Going to say it's around like the 22 or 23 yard line or so. I'm going to say 22. Shotgun set with Davin Brewer there in the backfield. Going to be passing it again. Looking right side and caught. And there goes Ty White. They're picking up about 6. A little bit over 50% here for Smoke Rivers, looking to get it right. Another drop back. A lot of blocking. Goes right side and going to be caught. Gets nowhere with the catch. Skur wheels with the 2nd of the game. 3rd and 4 coming. Third and 4 here. Gonna be passing it, looking for a man, stepping around, throws left side, gonna be deflected. That's not going to work out, but it will put Anchorage in another spot for a field goal. Honestly, could have been a lot worse. Shallow Marino was right there. Going to be past the 20-yard line with this field goal, and Anchorage is going to knock it through. 16-10 is your score. And we got ourselves a little bit of a dogfight here tonight in Florida. Got the overcast skies. The Tampa Bay's trying to come away with the victory here at home. Sending this one away here. Going to be a kneel down. Is going to make it 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Here comes DJ Church. Looking to make it happen. Going to be sending a blitz. Gets home. It's going to be a sack. And there goes DeMarcus Freeman. I thought it was someone else, but that is a player that's been there for a good minute. Drafted here and still making plays. 2nd and 22. Going to bring Preston up a little bit. See what they do with them. Going to go ahead and go right side and going to be almost picked off. Preston could not reel it in off of the incompletion. He was pretty close there. I thought he was going to swing up and pick that one off, but like it got pulled out of his hands as he was trying to turn the corner. Third and 22 coming. Gonna be sending him back and letting the blitz almost get home, forcing the punt. And here comes the defense here for Anchorage making it happen. Gonna be punting essentially from the goal line here. They're gonna punt it from the 2-yard line from where he stood. And it went pretty far here for Preston. We'll see what he can do here. Gonna go ahead and cut to the outside, get to the 45-yard line, and it's gonna make it 1st and 10 coming here for Anchorage. A field goal will make it a 2-score ball game. A touchdown, even better for him if they can make it happen. Stutter in the pocket, still makes the pass there to Fowler, and that's gonna get him inside Tampa Bay territory with the gain of 8. Final minute and some change here in the 3rd quarter. Davin Brewer's back there, going to give it to him, and he's going to get slung down in the backfield. Great job there by the D-line. He tried to spin off of it, and he was close to getting free, but Darnell Pope, one of the stronger defensive tackles in the league. We need to see more active tackle D-linemen. We need to see some guys getting goalie there in the trenches, talking smack. Here comes a pass again, middle of the field and caught, and Jamar Carr keeps the drive alive again here for Anchorage. That's going to make it 1st and 10. Once again, pocket is perfect there. That's a little off there. Well, actually, I'll take that back. Probably would have been potential for a swat there by Darnell Pope. He was right there. But they're going to go ahead and set up in the I formation, handoff up the middle, bouncing outside. There goes Witten, getting to about the 40. Averaging 4 on the carry so far tonight. 2nd and 7 coming. Shotgun set, 5 seconds left. Will they let a play run right before the end of the 3rd? No, they will not. They're going to go ahead and think about it and take it into the 4th quarter. Throw your 4s up in the chat. Let's go ahead and get into it. Interesting ball game here. 2nd and 7 coming up. Going to be a delayed fake. Looking for a man. Steps to his left. Goes left side and wide open miss. He was butt naked open. The pressure forced that one. He was able to get his feet set, but I think he misjudged that pass there. He needed to go more towards the sideline as opposed to up the field. And they're going to go ahead and set up 3rd and 7. Going to send a blitz at Smoke, and he's going to get some smoke. Lawrence Sands with the sack. He said, put some sand on that fire. You get no smoke. And we're going to see the punting unit here for Anchorage. Going to go ahead and send this one away. Looking for a bounce. They're going to get a bounce, and it's going to roll out of bounds around the 11 or 12-yard line. And here comes DJ Church again, back onto the field. Going to look, going to hand this one off. Going to bounce it right into the tackle of DeMarcus Freeman. Anchorage doing a stellar job here in the run game. One of the reasons why they're able to take the lead here, but the job's not done yet. Still a very talented team they're going up against, but the penalty will make it a lot easier for Anchorage. 2nd and 13 coming up. Shotgun set. And they're going to go ahead and pass it here. Looking for a man. Takes off into the back of the end zone and going to throw it to absolutely no one. Only 7 completions so far tonight here for Church. And it's going to be 3rd and 13. Going to go ahead and pass it here. Looking for a man. Taking off. Going to get hit in the end zone, and it's going to be a safety. Taking them down. And that's going to make it an 8-point ball game. Still 1 score, all things considered. But Anchorage is going to come through with the ball right back. Number 93, first one to make contact. There goes El Jefe the GOAT getting back there. Still a 1-score game, like I said before. Tampa Bay will just have to get the stop on the other end, give their offense a chance. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Well, not this one back up, as we're going to go ahead and send this one away. Going to be returned. Taking this one past the 25-yard line, and is going to make it 1st and 10 coming up. Smoke Rivers back onto the field. Kaju there in the backfield. And they're going to go ahead and give it to him here. Bouncing outside, getting past the 30, picking up about 4. Pretty much been his, what's the word I'm looking for? Pretty much been his average there, 4 yards so far today. Shotgun set. Gonna go ahead and fake the handoff to Brewer, taking off to run immediately. Is going to go ahead and slide down before it gets too crazy, but the drive shall continue here for Smoke and the gang. Look at that dolphin dive right there. You seen that? He couldn't get him. It's like, couldn't get it. Formation coming. Stretching this one right side, looking for some blocks, not going to find any. And that's going to be a loss of 2. Tampa Bay was ready for that play. Smoke by himself now. Got a lot of receivers everywhere. Where he's going to go, he's going to go left side with it, and he's going to be caught there by Fowler. Going to get 4 yards on the play. 3rd and 8 coming up. Gonna go ahead and fake the handoff here, looking for a man. Gonna go ahead and launch this deep to the right side and no one home. We can consider that a throwaway here. And that's gonna make it 4th and 8. Anchorage does get stopped, and Tampa Bay will come onto the field pretty soon. Once again, Tampa Bay has to show that they can score. Honestly, they haven't done too much outside of 2 big passes all game long. The run game has been stifled. They've been getting pressured a lot. They gave up a safety last drive, and they're looking to not become a liability here, as we're going to see them down inside the 20. Good job running it down. But I'll start him out at the 19-yard line here. DJ Church going to go with the handoff, and he's going to find a little bit of space there. He's going to be 2nd and 6. Shotgun set. Bunch at the top of your screen. DJ Church letting it run down a little bit just to give it to the big homie Wilson, who's going to get about 4. Going to be 3rd and 2. Bryce Walker there, one of their new signees. Shotgun set. They do have Wilson there in the backfield, and they're going to try him on the ground, and he's going to rumble through a tackle to make that 1st down happen. Tampa Bay still on the field. 6.5 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Ran through the tackle there, Brendan Barbo, who had no momentum there, being stopped by the O-line. And Wilson did everything he could, as we're going to see a handoff again. Picking up about 2. Once again, only 48 yards rushing. Anchorage, a valiant effort there on the ground against one of the top backs here in the league, as the Anchorage offense looking to get back onto the field. See if they could put this one away. They're going to go ahead and send Preston on the blitz, and they left the hole open. It's going to be past the 40, and there goes Kai Coco with another 1st down. So far in the game, 88 yards on 4 catches. Going to be 1st and 10 coming. Going to go ahead and hand this one off, looking for a crease. Not going to find too much. Another short gain of about 2. 4.5 minutes left in the fourth. And it's approaching time where Tampa Bay is going to be considering going for it if the situation calls for it. 4 minutes and some change left here in the fourth quarter. Here comes DJ Church trying to get past midfield. Give himself some life here. Going to go and turn around, throws it to the back, who has a little space. Going to get ran down before he could get too much. And there's going to be a gain of 2 on that play. 3rd and 6 coming. Three and a half minutes left. Going to be passing it here, looking for a man. Middle of the field and going to be swatted down there by Preston. They're in coverage. Putting those lanky long arms there. Make sure that pass didn't get through. And now it's going to be 4th and 6. Decision time here for Tampa. Do they decide to punt or do they go ahead and get the offense on? They said punt it away. Honestly, don't blame them there. Going to look for a lane to punt this one. It's going to the left. And it is going to be going out of bounds around the 10-yard line. It's going to be Anchorage back onto the field. Going to be passing it here. They're going to send for. Sets his feet. Going to find big homie Sean Justice making the big catch here in the fourth quarter. Hasn't had a lot of targets. Honestly, Tampa Bay did a pretty good job on him all day. But is going to go ahead and get that play. Bill Whitman and X-Pac, a very, very valiant duo at the cornerback position. So passing yards been hard to come by for all these receivers. But Sean Justice is making it happen here on that play. They're going to go ahead and step up and launch right side and caught, rumbling to the 40 and going to get past the 40 to the 37 as Tampa Bay is going to start calling timeouts here. And it looked like the defensive player outran the coverage. Bill Whitman, he was like, oh, I thought it was going deeper than that. But Anchorage has a chance here. Tampa Bay is going to start calling timeouts. They do have the 2-minute warning. A first down again here for Anchorage will make it a lot easier as we're going to see a handoff pushing forward and getting another first down play. And there goes Davin Brewer with another solid carry on the game. Beautiful block. You see 63 is like, get on the ground, big homie. You're not getting this tackle. Put his life insurance in that block. And that's exactly what Anchorage needs to do if they want to get the victory. They're already in field goal range, and a field goal may put this one out of reach. Davin Brewer, they're going to go ahead and go with the pass left side and caught. There goes Fowler, who's going to rumble about a yard shy. Tampa with no more timeouts, and I'm assuming one more first down could kill this ball game. Well, actually, one more first down could kill this ball game, essentially. Solid game all the way around. Gonna go ahead and pass it here, looking middle of the field and overthrows his man. Now it's 3rd and 1. Honestly, should be running the football in this situation. It looks like they're going to pass in the situation. Interesting set here by the Ty White-led offense. Looking to go her way, and she's going to knock it down. Knock it down as in bring it in, and that's going to go ahead and set up 1st and 10. And we're going to go ahead and see the kneel down team victory formation. Tampa Bay, a valiant effort there, but lost out in some key elements there. And we'll see if there'll be enough time for Anchorage to add on an extra 3, because apparently a lot of teams have been getting a little disrespectful there at the end of games. and I think they might be able to. There's potential there for an extra field goal there for Anchorage. No, take that back. It's third down. Yeah, this game's pretty much dead. Well, right on par. Yeah, don't get one more. They don't want to give it up. Okay, I was right. Gonna be sending this one up Crestview to close this ball game out with the victory. And the victory lap there by Anchorage on the road. 21-10 is your score. Low scoring affair, but very fun game to watch as always. Don't go anywhere. Still got the statistics to go through, and we'll go ahead and do that for you here. See right there, got the first downs. 21-8 there in favor of Anchorage. Third down, you see right there, pretty big discrepancy as well. Looking at the possession time, obviously the big home is in Anchorage, getting it done there. Looking at the passing though, Smoke Rivers 26 for 44, 313, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. DJ Church 9 for 21, 152, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Honestly, a respectable rating, but only completing nine passes out of a whole game. It's not a good look. It's definitely not a good look there. He does have the longest pass though of 55 yards, but you see right there, got to get better in that set. Rushing wise, 18 for 50 there for Wilson. Davin Brewer 9 for 44, so definitely good sample size there. If he could keep that average, we'll see some 100-yard games from him. And he didn't even break off some really big runs, so if he was to break 1 or 2 out, definitely a big set for him. Kaiju Witten only 8 carries, 27 yards, and Smoke Rivers 5 for 9. No fumbles on the day. And just looking at the broken tackles there, Witten and Wilson had 1. And longest carry goes to Davin Brewer there for a 13-yarder. Everybody had a longest rush of 10 or more tonight. Can't be mad at it. Receiving wise, we'll start with Tampa. Kai Coco 4 for 88. Zachariah Branch 2 for 13. Jason Banks 1 for 2. Blake Grant 1 catch for 45 yards and a touchdown. Darren Guadiana 1 for 4, and I'm pretty sure that was like their first completion of the game. And that's a bot player there. Drop wise, Grant and a bot with the drop, and they see right there Kai Coco, the 55-yarder, Blake Graham with a 45-yarder. Outside of that, not too much to show for it in the passing game, and it definitely showed out as the stats went through. You know what I'm saying? Jamar Carr 7 for 120 on the day. Good job there. Isaiah Fowler 6 for 66. Ty White 6 for 79 and a touchdown. Sean Justice 3 for 42. Lasker Wheels 2 for 4. Davin Brewer 2 for 2. Drop wise, Justice had 2, Carr and White had 1 apiece, and the longest catch of the day goes to Ty White, 37 yards. Carr with a 35-yarder, Fowler getting a 24-yarder. Defense wise, we'll start with Anchorage here. Brendan Barbo 5 tackles there. Noble and Freeman with 4. El Jefe, Bombard, and Dotson with 3, along with Sutherland, along with Evans. Bryce Walker with 2, along with John Fowler. I just hit him a little. Anthony Spencer, Wardell Mims, and Mr. Sandman. And you see right there Tino Alston, Marcus Elliott, Akimbo Archer, and Ron McDon doing their thing. As we go ahead into the tackles for loss, I just hit a little with 2. Tino, Thomas, El Jefe, Brendan, Marcus, and Garrett each with 1 today. Thomas Noble, I just hit him a little. Brendan Barbo, DeMarcus Freeman, and El Jefe to go each with a half a sack today. Wardell Mims there with no INTs today either side. Spencer, Freeman, and Mims each had 1 pass deflection. Wardell Mims, nothing here, and make sure you get the safety there by El Jefe to GOAT. Good job there. And that's all the stats on this side. On the other end, the leading tackler will be Shallow Marino with 12, X-Pac with 9, Bobby Lee with 7, Matty Tillman with 6, Javon Highland with 6, Bill Whitman with 5, Juwani Sims and Lawrence Sands with 4, Zach Elliott, Darnell Pope, and Bad Omens gets 3, and Demon Jones gets 1. Darnell Pope with 2 tackles for loss. Sands, Omens, Highland, Lee, and Sims each with 1. Lawrence Sands with the sack. No interceptions. X-Pac, Javon Highland, and Bill Whitman each with 1 pass deflection. No fumbles or anything like that. As we move into the kicking side of things, Dan Crestview knocking through some big points there, helping him get the W and added on an extra field goal. Good job there. Adrian Del Rio 1 for 1 on field goals, and then on extra points is 1 for 1. Can't be mad at it. Punting wise, Adrian Del Rio 6 for 281. Dan Crestview 4 for 171. Jason Banks 1 for 24 on the kick return. Quinn James on 1 for 6. Preston Dotson there 40 yards on the punt return. Zachariah Branch. And that's going to go ahead and close this ball game out. We got one more game. Well, got a game tomorrow, so make sure you watch out for that. And we'll go ahead and get into it. Let me go ahead and flip over the ticker for you. Huntington Beach and Dallas will be the next game on the list. And we'll go ahead and see you then. I'll go ahead and talk to you later.